Hi guys, welcome back to another banger. If you are new on the first, I'll say hello, welcome. I am Nisha and we are doing 31 days of beauty here on my channel for the month of October, where I bring you guys a different makeup look using a different makeup palette every single day for the next 31 days. Okay, well, it's not next because we're not, y'all get what I'm saying, okay? For the whole month of October. So if you guys have not checked out my previous looks, please do so. I'll make sure I create a playlist and I will link it down at the bottom. But anywho, if you guys want to stay for the future looks that I still have available to come, then definitely make sure you guys have subscribed and click your notification bell as well, so that way you will not miss out on the next upload. So today we are doing this beautiful purple, violet, lavender look, and we're going in with the Juvia. This is the Juvia Violet palette, you guys. This is absolutely beautiful. Today was my first time using this palette, and I've had this palette for some time now. So I really had fun having the opportunity to use this palette. It's a really good palette, but it's not the original Juvia quality, I will say that. But y'all definitely go ahead and stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a new face routine to get this super airbrush matte face that I'm going to be testing out at work today with my face mask, hoping that it works. But anywho, enough of the rambling. If you guys want to see the full face banger, then definitely go ahead and keep on watching. Oh, we're finna get into this purple banger, okay? I'm so excited to try this. It's my first time trying this, so I'm here for it. This is called the Violets by Juvia. And give you guys another peek of this beautiful palette. Look at that. So there is only 2 mattes in here, and then the rest are these like metallic type of formulas. So it's not really a lot of versatile options for this palette, but we're gonna make it work. And I definitely felt like this was going to be a cut crease look. So stencils are on. There is a code available for you guys. It's not affiliated with me. I don't get anything from this code. It's just a code that was offered for you guys to get them coins off. And also I did apply my brow bone off camera. Just to let you know, I did put a nice little nude color underneath that. And I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna try a new face routine to help my makeup last within my face mask today. So I'm gonna try to do that and show that as well. I got work today, so I gotta slay this face for another day. So it's only obvious I'm gonna go in with the dark purple. So I'm gonna go in with this color, and then I'm going, of course, blend it out with this purple. Now I'm taking that lighter purple and I'm going to try my best to blend this dark purple out. Just going off of the swatch though, there's such a difference on the range of colors, so it's going to be a little bit tough for me to blend this out. I was trying to look for a different brush, like a more tougher blending brush, because this one's too fluffy and I can't find one right now. So I'm going to try to make this work. But like I said, I'm gonna need a lot of patience for this to blend out. Oh, this is much better to blend out because the brushes are a little bit more firmer and more easier to blend out the harsh line. So this is the Morphe 433 brush, and the brush that I was using before that, this is the Luna Magic. It's no number or nothing on her, but this was not working for the blend. It was just too like fluffy. That would have been good for applying like my transition color first and then going in with a different brush. It's definitely got the job done. I thought I was going to have to take me forever, but it didn't. But I am going to reapply a little bit more of the dark purple because I felt like I lost it just a little bit by adding that lighter shade of purple to blend it out. All right, so I'm gonna remove the stencil and then I'm going to fill it in off camera. And I'm going in with my same old mixture, Glam Light in the shade Caramel, and then top it off with Juvia shade 2. I'll just take the two together, mix them together, and just get my perfect formula of a cut crease. All right, so now that my cut crease is cut, I am going to play around because I definitely want to leave my inner popper color available to pop. So I'm trying to think what colors are gonna go good. Different formula. Oh my god, this is the tough part. All those only 4 shades available, but it's like, okay. I can also use this for inner popper too. I'm thinking about that now. So I think I'm gonna go. Oh my gosh, what are you gonna go with? Okay, let's do swatches. So this is the darkest purple. This is the purple that's next to it. This is that pink shade, and then it's that medium purple. So that is a swatch of all of the colors. And y'all know me, I like to, yes, maybe, yes, okay. So I'm gonna start off with this color right here. I'm gonna wet it. This definitely is not like the same formula as the original Juvia palettes. It's not as like silky creamy like the Zulu and stuff palettes, but it's still nicely pigmented. I think I'm gonna do an inner and outer peekaboo look. So I'm gonna put this in the outer part. I would definitely say the formula is really different in this palette compared to, what was the other one that I used? The Sharon. I can't think of the name, but the purple palette I used with the Purity like orange ombre. Yeah, this formula is definitely different compared to the original Juvia formula. The mattes are beautiful. These, they're not the usual creamy metallic formula that I'm used to. So it is making the blending a little bit more tougher, but not bad to where I can't do nothing about it. So now I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. And I'm just gonna apply it towards that pink. Okay, so this wasn't meant to be all in the center, but I ran out of space. But I think I'm going to wet my brush and then still add like that darker purple towards either the center or work something in the outer just to make everything flow again. Okay, so I'm going to take this pretty shimmery purple and I'm going to deepen up the outer parts, and then I'm going to go in with this to close everything off. So I'm going to use more shades just because. So I'm gonna go right kind of on top of that pink in a sense. I want to give it more of a different texture, but if it's so dark to where I don't have to use the matte shade, then I'm fine with that. But I definitely want to add a little bit more color in here. So I feel like it's showing up more towards the outer, but not really. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take that matte purple and just go in my inner and outer with it. Alright, so let's try this new technique that I've seen. It's supposed to help your foundation stay on longer with these face masks. And I feel like lately I feel like I've been very oily. So I'm going to try this out. So I'm going to start off with setting spray. And I'm going in with my Urban Decay All Nighter. This is the Ultra Matte. I can't even talk today, so. Alright, so we're going to let that sit for a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with my moisturizer. And I'm just going to add a little of this. So I feel like I've been adding a lot. So I think this might be why I've been feeling a little oily underneath my mask and everything. So just enough. Alright, going in with my Hydro Grip that I'm almost running out. My Hydro Grip Primer. Next thing you're supposed to do is add a transition powder. I've done these steps already before, but I've never used it with a damp sponge. And plus, I'm supposed to set my sponge with my setting spray. So we're gonna do that. The powder that I'm using is my Maybelline powder. So I'm gonna take that on my damp setting sponge and we're just gonna press that on the face. Of course, so that's a nice coverage too. I feel like I never got this much of a coverage just by putting my setting powder on. I can almost get away by using this by itself, but now I'm gonna go back in with more setting spray. Yes, that's what the video said. All right, so I'm gonna let that sit for a couple of minutes. Okay, so for foundation, I'm going in with a drugstore friendly foundation because I wanna see if this is really like, this method definitely works. So I'm using a matte foundation. So this is the CoverGirl Matte Foundation. So I'm gonna pump a couple of pumps on the back of my hand. And then I'm gonna take the same beauty sponge and I'm just gonna apply this all over. And this method right here is not new. I've used a damp sponge to apply foundation, but I've never added that many like coats of like setting spray. So I'm definitely gonna take my time and apply this all over my face. You already know what's the next step. Yes, more setting spray. I can definitely say my face feels like it ain't going to budge. All right, so now we're gonna move on to my concealer. And I'm going in with my Dose of Color concealer. Am I going to go with that now because it's like way over there? Oh my Lord Jesus, come on. That was hilarious. I don't know what happened. Butterfinger. Alright, so I'm going to do the same thing like I did with my foundation. I'm going to set the sponge and then I'm going to blend this out. We'll say this spray trick, it is definitely making the blending a lot more easy, but especially with this concealer, it dried up like really fast. So you gotta work really fast when setting your sponge. I'm just gonna say that. I was like, whoa, wait, baby. All right, so now I'm not gonna spray again. I don't think she did it in the video. I don't know. I watched like multiple videos, like 4 videos on how to keep your mask. Of course, I watched Jackie Aina, and I watched like 3 other girls with their like for oily I don't have oily skin, I have combination skin, but it's like really humid out here in Vegas during this time. You would think it's like fall weather, but it's not yet. So it's very humid still out here, and I was just like, my makeup piece like spotting, it was doing good, but then I was like, wait, what happened? All right, so I'm gonna go in with my same old powders once I find them. Like, I never have any problem underneath my eyes. It's just like right here below my face is where I'm concerned. So I'm gonna go in with my Beauty Bakery for underneath the highlighted areas. And then for the rest of my face, I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Fit Me. I'm zooming in. I usually do not bake with this like whatsoever, but I totally forgot to do my eyes before setting everything. So I gotta quickly do that. I'm gonna take a little bit of some Juvia. Since I got it all nice and matte, I need to put some moisture and something sticky for the eyeshadows to stick to. So I'm gonna add a little bit of that on my bottom lash line. My bottom, I'm just gonna go in with a really deep matte dark purple. Just gonna pop it at the bottom. All right, so now I'm gonna dust this off. And for the rest of my face, I'm gonna go in with, I told you, Maybelline. I'm using the same technique. I'm gonna use a damp sponge and just blend this all over. I would say definitely, I don't know about y'all, but my face application looks 10 times better. Like, it looks so smooth, like. Okay, so I'm gonna finish my waterline, pop some mascara, and then I'm gonna do contouring with, where's my contour? I'm gonna contour with Beauty Bakery, and then blush, and I'll come back and everything for all the other good stuff. Do the rest of my face. I decided I wanted to show you guys the rest of my face just because, but I took my lashes off, but they were watery from this eyeshadow, so I had to let them dry, then I could pop them back on. Well, I'm gonna mute it. I'm gonna have some music playing, and y'all can just see me do the rest of my face. I'm sitting here, I can still film it. I don't need to talk. Like, when I talk, I move slower, so. One last time. I will say one thing about this face. damn babe. I hope and pray this technique works for my face mask, but even if it doesn't, I will definitely say 100% my face feels more firmer. It feels more a little bit more tighter, and it feels more put together, and my face look airbrushed on. I thought my makeup looked airbrushed on before, but no. And the reason why I was leaning towards drugstore related products, because if drugstore can give me this, then I know high-end brands can give me even better. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna give you guys an update. I'll probably come back later on, like insert a clip, or I will come back tomorrow and let you guys know how this all worked out. But I'm so tempted to put some gloss on, but gloss don't work with the face mask. It's just no boo, not gonna do it. So we gotta keep her matte and fresh today. But y'all, overall this face is beautiful. And for my inner pop, I had to quickly, I was rushing, you guys, I didn't want to be late for work, but I went in with this color first, and then it wasn't showing that much, so then I put this right on top of it. Gave me this beautiful violet purple in the inner, so that's what we got going on. Popped some black liner in my waterline, and that was everything else that I did off camera. Oh, and I had to change my lashes because I took them off and my eyes was watering. Took them off, put them right here on my desk, you guys, right here. I can't find them. I cannot find them. I was like, where did you guys go? So I got to do some major cleaning when I get off of work today. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's little banger slayer. Okay, she is cute, giving me my vibes. Purple all day. I am here for this palette. Yes, yes. It is not the same Juvia formula that I'm used to, like the original palettes, like the Zulu and the, what's the other one? Saran, I think that's Sharon. I don't know how to pronounce it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I used it recently. I love the formula in those. I don't think this is the same formula, but it's still a good formula. But that dark purple that I put in my crease, it is a little bit harder to blend out. But other than that, this palette, the quality is still good. It's just not that original Juvia quality, but it can still get it. So if y'all want to check it out, I will link it down in the description box. But I do know on Juvia, if it's still available, they had this with 3 other palettes in a bundle set, which is, for me, in my opinion, was better for the coins, and that's what I got. So I just want to put that out there. So yeah, it's not bad on the price. You can get it at Ulta, you can get it at Juvia, wherever else they sell Juvia products. But like I said, I will always make sure I link the palette that I use in the description box so you guys can check it out. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. You guys have a beautiful day. Stay safe, stay prayed up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another makeup look.